How about that? I'm getting ready to go in the truck and head down to Red Rock Canyon. We're going to go to Cottonwood Station. It's a restaurant that's been there a little while. It's in Blue Diamond, the city of Blue Diamond, but it's under new ownership, and we want to go check it out. Now, the reason I'm doing this today is because I'm feeling a little better, a little more mobile, except not enough to go down and walk the strip. So we're going to show you a little bit of Red Rock Canyon, and we're going to show you some Cottonwood Trails food. Get ready, because this adventure starts right now.
All right, my friends, we are westbound heading out towards the canyon. Right now it is 12:40 or so on a Tuesday afternoon. The temperature's 103 here in the it just went up, 104 here in the Las Vegas Valley. We'll see if it's a bit cooler out there in the shadow of the Spring Mountains. I'm thinking it's going to be. Las Vegas is encroaching further and further and further west. It takes a long time here on State Route 160, or what we know as Blue Diamond Road, before you get to the point where there's no houses except for these folks on our left that have lived here for decades. Lucky them. But the city is rapidly approaching. And so is our turnoff. Stay tuned. So here we are at the main junction out here in the middle of nowhere. Had we continued straight, that takes us up to Mountain Springs and over to the hump to Pahrump. However, we're going to turn right on State Route 159. This runs us all the way through Red Rock Canyon, and if you stay on it all the way, it will actually become Charleston Boulevard, which is one of the main east-west thoroughfares through all of Las Vegas.
All right, we're going to make a short little detour just to show you this place here. Kind of a bumpy little road. This is called Cactus Joe's. Been here for a long, long time. I'm not exactly sure about the date, but they have any kind of cactus you want in here, all kinds of pottery, lots of good stuff. Metal sculptures, yeah. It's really a cool place. Cactus Joe's, best of Las Vegas for many, many years. As you can see, they have some metal sculptures in there. But I just wanted to pull in and just show you a little bit of it. You want to get it from the side as I go by?
Will do.
Yeah. Paula and I have bought more things in this place than any other place in town. We absolutely love it. Cactus Joe's. All right, let's continue on. Leaving Cactus Joe's, the first thing that catches your eye is that mine off to the right. It's extracting gypsum, the material that drywall is made of. The company is CertainTeed, North America's leading brand of exterior and interior building products, and this mine has been producing since 1960. With that in mind, just think, you may literally have a piece of Nevada in your own walls.
All right, folks, on our left, we're coming up on the tiny little hamlet of Blue Diamond.
Look at those mountains.
And look at those trees. We're pulling in there in just a sec.
Welcome to the village of Blue Diamond, Nevada, with a population of less than 300 and a charm that just begs you to set a movie here. It got its start in the mid-1800s as a watering hole for westbound pioneers. More on that a little bit later on. But by the 1920s, the Blue Diamond Corporation out of California was mining gypsum, and a mining camp sprang up. Fast forward to the 1940s, and they built a proper company town to house the workers, named after the company itself, of course. We're going to explore a bit more after lunch.
All All right, folks, this is our lunch destination, Cottonwood Station.
This unique, charming eatery is a recent addition to the town, built in 2018, fittingly here on Cottonwood Drive. The vintage pickup out front is not only a great promo and a photo spot, but there's a surprise once we get up to the patio. Upon its opening, Cottonwood Station became a gathering spot for locals as well as hikers, climbers, and cyclists in Red Rock Canyon. The restaurant was recently purchased from the original owners by avid mountain biker and restaurateur Brian Fisher. We're happy to see the inside still has that rustic feel, and they kept the handwritten menu boards. So artistic and so fun. And the terrace is amazing. Stay tuned, we'll go out there very shortly. Along the back wall is an eclectic little merchandise shop featuring locally handmade items. And the obligatory logo wear. The menu is just as eclectic, tempting homemade baked goods, alongside a list of craft beers. In truth, the offerings out of this tiny kitchen and bar are surprising and unique, from breakfast to pizza, salads to paninis, locally roasted coffees, and more. All right, my friends, we finally made it here to Cottonwood Station. We are in Red Rock Canyon area here, but we're in the town of Blue Diamond. Now, originally, this was actually called Cottonwood Springs. And get this, this was a station area that was on the old Spanish Trail, ergo Cottonwood Station. What do you think about that? We've already done our preliminary videos and stuff. We've ordered our food. It's coming out. From what we have been told, the food here is amazing. Can't wait to show it to you. Coming up right now.
You guys, I had to come to this side of the table because there's that huge wall of windows over there. So this is the best lighting. Check out those amazing pretzel sticks. So this is beer cheese dip, and I think this is honey mustard dip. And these things are glistening with, I don't know what oil. Oh my gosh, are they hot? Wow, that's hot. All right, beer cheese for me. What do you think? That is such great bar food. I feel like I need a drink or a glass of wine. That is so good. Dale, come have some.
Okay, as promised, let's take a look at what the new owner calls the showcase feature of this property, the terrace. Your seat affords sweeping views of the landscape. The fans and misters keep you cool in the summer. And the heated benches and fire pit keep you toasty on cool evenings. And here's that surprise we mentioned. You can grab a table and dine inside that flatbed of the old mining truck. You can't do that on the strip. Okay, my friends. Check this out. This is ridiculous.
When these people make a panini, they make a panini.
They make a panini. I hope you can hear us okay. We're using one mic on this. Normally this is Paula doing this, but I'm here, so I get to taste first since it's been a while since I've been out on the road.
So folks, this is a caprese panini with added grilled chicken.
Yeah.
So I had a chit chat with the chef when he saw me filming, and he said proudly that they only use olive oil and no other kind of olive oil in this kitchen.
This is amazing. This is amazing.
You love a caprese salad when we go to a fancy restaurant. I'll tell you what, it's messy. It's grape tomatoes. Wow. Yep. Hey, it gets all over your face. Always when we eat food on camera, it gets on our face. Yes?
Yeah,
Thumbs up.
it's unbelievable. It's just great.
So
Fabulous.
I had a hard time choosing. I went with a BLT. Ladies and gentlemen, I love me a BLT, but can you believe the size of this BLT? And I got some Hawaiian chips to go with it. He got a salad. It comes with a side. Yay. All right, big bite of my BLT.
Pretty good.
Great sourdough bread. There's some dressing on it that's kind of tart.
Yeah.
Very good. And then there's these. Don't forget these. Honey mustard.
Now-
Do a honey mustard.
When we used to come here years ago, they were pretty good on like hamburgers and things like that.
Breakfast paninis also.
This is a really fancy kind of food in here, right? And
Their chef has totally agreed on the menu. Wonderful.
yeah,
Well, my friends, in the immortal words of one of our favorite YouTubers, the Carpetbagger, we are members of the Clean Plate Club.
except we didn't actually clean our plates. It was so much food, we got as much into us as we could. But I'll tell you what, my friends, this was fantastic, wasn't it?
Plus, I love that little orange wedge you get to cleanse your palate when you're done eating that fantastic panini.
It was good. And let me also say that they do have alcoholic beverages and all kinds of them from
Wine, Prosecco,
wine, yeah,
beers.
Prosecco,
Yeah.
and non-alcoholic drinks as well. It's a wonderful place to come out if you want a day trip from Las Vegas and the Strip and all the hoopla down there. Come out, look at Red Rock Canyon, or don't pass by Red Rock Canyon. Just come right here to Cottonwood.
Truth is, it's the only place to eat in Red Rock Canyon now that Bonnie Springs isn't here.
Yeah.
So this is your one and only stop. I know it's really popular with people that are out on their bikes. They're open at 7 in the morning on weekends to stop in for breakfast.
Yeah, this place,
Taking a bike ride.
on the weekends, this place is mobbed. All the people that ride their bikes, and let me tell you, there are a lot of people in
There are a
Vegas
lot.
that ride their bikes. So if you do want to have a little day trip, this is a good place to come. We're going to go and show you a little bit more of this town, but all I want to say about this is, what do you think? Two big thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Before we take off, we just have to show you this well-done history wall describing the early beginnings of the mining town and displaying some wonderful vintage photographs of those bygone days. It's just outside the main dining room as you head to the restroom or the terrace. All right, let's start our tour. 2 gas pumps, 1 restaurant, a private park, and this. The Mercantile was built in 1942 and originally sold household goods to the miner families. The building is pretty much unchanged from the outside, plus it doubles as the sheriff's office. This little green space is privately owned with signs well placed, but we did admire this fun little secluded picnic spot. This park, however, is public, part of the Clark County Park System.
Some days timing is everything. Wild burros in the park on a Tuesday afternoon. We don't often see these guys. I am thrilled that they showed up just in time to be on our video.
Now, Blue Diamond may be tiny, but it does have its own U.S. Post Office. A charming little church. And a modern elementary school. Here's a fun fact, it's one of the oldest in Clark County. All right, onward now into Red Rock Canyon. But first, a little detour to relive some fond memories. Who's ever been to Bonnie Springs Ranch?
Well, I'll tell you what, Cottonwood Station was amazing. The food was just great. Only less than a 5-minute drive is this little road we turned down. this was the road, or it still is the road, that went to Bonnie Springs, but Bonnie Springs is no longer here. Our last video we did on Bonnie Springs was so emotional, I can't even tell you. And now everything is gone out here.
Bonnie Springs Ranch was a great old Western attraction, owned and named after a showgirl and ice skater we all called Miss Bonnie. She bought it in the 1950s, and it featured a train, a Western town, a motel, a restaurant, a petting zoo, and even live entertainment. We absolutely loved the place and were gutted when her heirs sold it to developers.
It's a really special place.
It makes me very sad that they're going to close this place down and put houses in here. It makes me a little misty even.
Bonnie Springs Ranch closed in March 2019. All the Bonnie Springs structures are gone, and the latest info on the new project is that it's to be called the Reserve at Red Rock Canyon. There will be 16 home sites on about 14 acres of the property. Construction began in 2022. The great thing about being here on a hot Tuesday afternoon is that we pretty much have this road to ourselves. So, let's continue north and talk about Red Rock Canyon. The National Conservation Area spans more than 197,000 acres. This area is one of the easternmost parts of the Mojave Desert, known for its sandstone peaks, large red rock formations, and sheer rock walls that tower up to 3,000 feet and are perfect for climbing. There are 26 numbered hikes and trails, a visitor center, and a one-way 13-mile scenic drive. It's truly a gem for those of us who live here. It's a way to get back to nature after, well, you know, too much Las Vegas, if you know what I mean. This will be our last stop for the day. Let's pull into the Overlook. Wow, looks like we're the first ones here. Like I said earlier, this whole area is on the Old Spanish Trail, a famous trade route between New Mexico and California. These information boards are full of great fun facts. We both love this spot. The views are panoramic, the colors are vibrant, and the silence is complete. Standing here, you can easily see why Red Rock Canyon receives 2 million visitors a year. It's a majestic place. Though not without its dangers.
Okay, my friends, we found a little patch of shade here at the Overlook, so we decided to do our outro right out here in the canyon.
It is so hot today. Not as hot as it could be, but it is 102, and it was 104 at home, so it only dropped about 2 degrees, which, you know, I thought for sure it was going to be a little cooler. All we need to do is go on the 13-mile drive and go up that little overlook, and there, 5,000 feet, it'd be cool.
It is cool up there. That's
but we're not going to do that today. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the Cottonwood Station. We sure did.
And we enjoy coming out to the canyon even when it's hot and reminiscing about Bonnie Springs and coming to the Overlook. We have had many a serious conversation here at the Overlook over the years, haven't we?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I've probably told this story a million times, but I used to come out here by myself all the time. This was not BLM managed or whoever's managing it right now. It was a state park. It was two-way. You could just go anywhere you wanted to both ways and just sit by yourself because there was nobody here. Now you actually have to make a reservation to get onto the place. We were going to go down to the visitor center, but I'm not sure they'll let us in because we don't have a reservation. So we may be a little bit extra on this, but if not, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button. Anything else you want to tell these nice people, Miss Paula?
Hey guys, let us know in the comments who's been to Red Rock Canyon.
Hope you had a good time. We'll see you next time.
Bye,
Bye-bye,
everyone.
everybody.